it's Monday morning and we just made a terrible discovery.
There's
Realization.
no school. I don't know why we're both here. We're gonna find
Why?
cool stuff though. That's why. That's why.
No. 5.5 pounds, y'all. What? 5.5 pounds? And wait a second. What is that? What is happening here? I don't know. It's only 9:55, you guys, which is actually good because I need to get home and ship all of Vicky's weekend sales, ship all of my weekend sales. So I got a lot of work to do, but a lot of high school kids are there today. We got in there. Actually, it was a promising start. I found a handful of pretty cool items, so I was feeling good. But then, as time went on, the high school kids, they just kept coming and coming and coming. I finally had to get out of there. It was too much. Seriously. I felt like the entire high school was there. It was so busy in there. That's probably the busiest I've ever seen it. And it was so many kids in there, which, whatever, good for them. But it doesn't really make for good sourcing when you're dealing with like a bazillion kids. So I guess I'm going to have to just come during the week. I think it was like a lot better during the summertime because they were just doing other stuff. And now it's like, oh, we got a weekend. Oh, we got a day off. Let's go do this. Anyway, ridiculous. So I only got 5.5 pounds plus 2 pieces of questionable artwork that I grabbed at the very end. I don't know what I'm doing. For all I know, I just threw some money away. I just might as well put it in a pile and set it on fire. I don't know. Anyway, Vicky's going to be home today. Her flight gets in at 4:30. It's 10 o'clock now, so I got to go do all the shipping. I got to edit this video, get it uploaded. Maybe I'll be able to list a few things. We'll see. Got to put the robot vacuum in the pool. It's super humid today. It's only 89 degrees, but it is humid. I was like sweating immediately when I got in there. Putting my deodorant into high gear. Ugh, ridiculous. Am I gonna have to take 2 showers today? Ugh. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm home. I just finished doing my shipping. I didn't have a ton. I had like 13 items, but that's okay because I have to ship all of Vicky's stuff now too. Just taking a little break with the puppies. But Vicky didn't have the best weekend of sales, which makes things a little more manageable for me. Boo for her. I think last Monday she shipped out, I guess it was Tuesday, she shipped out like over 30 items. Today, I think she's got like 16 or 17, 18 items. So, and nothing crazy. Pretty much almost entirely clothing, no big items that are going to be difficult to package up or anything like that. So she's very nice to me. And so I got to get all that done. Yes. Can I help you? I got to get all of that done. And then once I get all the shipping done, yes. Once I get all the shipping done, then I need to film my little haul and show you guys what I got today. Some interesting stuff. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely feeling a little more energized today than I was yesterday. Didn't necessarily get enough sleep last night. I know somebody was saying in the comments about being a night owl as well. The problem is, for years now, it's been years since I've been able to sleep in. Like, at some point in the last, 10 years, I stopped being able to sleep in. I used to be able to, if I stayed up super late, I could totally sleep in till 11 on the weekends or something like that. Yeah, that's not the case in probably the last 10 years. Sleeping in for me now is maybe 8 o'clock. But generally, I'm up by 7. So, Grizz, your licking is causing problems. Old lady. Are you going to cry about it? Are you about to cry about it? Yeah? Anyway, yeah, so I'm definitely feeling better today. Feeling good about getting stuff done. Had some good overnight sales. I did have one sale. I sold a pair of shoes for $100, accepted an offer, or I think they accepted an offer I had sent out. And now it's waiting for payment, which honestly, this is the first time in probably weeks, if not the last month, that I've actually had to wait for payment. eBay's been rolling out the whole, when you get an offer, it'll say that as soon as you accept, they'll automatically be charged. And so that's been going on for a while now. And I'm like, as soon as I was like, why don't I have to ship those shoes out? And then I realized they hadn't been paid for yet. And I was like, what? Since when? The outrage. I can't believe it. Have you guys been noticing that with your offers? Have you mostly been getting paid immediately? And I don't feel like overall, I've seen like any dramatic like change in how many offers I get. You know, it wasn't like my offers completely dropped off the map. So I'm pretty happy about that. And just now I have to be a little mad because now I got to wait for my $100 if they ever pay at all. I thought I was past this, man. All right. I guess I got to go pull some stuff. We'll see what happens. It is now 3 o'clock. Sipping on a little pineapple and peach kombucha. Fits perfectly in my little coolie. This is probably the last time I'm going to be able to enjoy a delicious kombucha without judgment because Victoria thinks kombucha is disgusting. That's her problem. Okay. It's 3 o'clock. I just finished shipping everything. She just boarded actually the plane just took off like 20 minutes ago. So she's going to be here in about an hour and a half. I'm actually really excited. I'm ready for her to be back home. I've been working too much and not getting enough sleep. And I'd like to go back to the way things used to be. You know, sometimes you just need a little break to remember how good things are, how good you got it. Well, that's the way it is. Okay. So I'm excited she's on her way. So let's go ahead and get into our last haul. Like I said, I got very little today. I jetted out of there pretty early, and really after probably the first rotation or the first stuff that was out there when I got in there, didn't really pick up much, but I still got some good gems and some good content to wrap this up, this 5-day challenge, okay? But I'm feeling pretty good about what I've accomplished today. All right, first of all, not vintage, but I did get this Puma Ferrari racing shirt. It doesn't need to be washed. It's got it looks like some dirt and stuff on it. It should be fine. But this is like a racing shirt. It's got that athletic material going on. But I always do really well selling anything Ferrari. And this is, with the racing shirts, does really well. I just sold like a jacket recently from the bins that I sold for like, they sell it for like $75, $85, I think $85. So that should easily sell for at least $40, maybe $50. If I can clean it up, get the stains out, should be good. All right, next up, man, you guys, old fads are coming back. You know how vintage is always a cycle, styles are always a cycle. I feel like the cycles are tightening up. We got the kids, the high school kids are getting into the stuff that was popular like within the last 10 years, I feel like. So this is a Fox racing t-shirt. So when I very first started selling clothing in 2016, like the Fox racing hoodies, the ones, I can't remember what they're called now. Aren't they like the Sasquatch hoodie? Is that what it's called? The hoodies that have like the shearling lining and Sherpa lining or whatever, those I could sell for like over $100. Like that wasn't even 10 years ago, guys. That was 7 years ago. Well, I think Fox is starting to become a little bit more popular again, kind of along with all of the other stuff that's becoming more popular again. This is probably like let's see, it's made in Mexico. It's got the paper tag and everything. I would say this is probably a Y2K one. So I don't know. It's pretty dingy. Need to wash it, bleach it. It's got a couple holes, but I'm hoping I can get at least $30 for it. We'll see. And speaking of, guys, seriously, this is definitely not even vintage. It's ridiculous. Ed Hardy is coming back. Ed Hardy, it's not even coming back. It's back. It's already back. It's completely back. And I have feelings about it, okay? So Ed Hardy, this is like, I'm sure I've told you guys this before, high school kids, there's like a couple of kids that come in there that are like maybe 15 years old. Maybe. And they're wearing the huge wide leg pants. They got stuff hanging off of their pants, like chains and stuff. And they're wearing Ed Hardy. It's ridiculous. It's like stuff that their parents were wearing within the last 10 years. It's crazy. Anyway, Ed Hardy, This one actually, I had grabbed it and I hadn't had a chance to really look at it. It's a nice big size. It's a 3XL made in the USA, but it has been cut. But have no fear, because guess what else is in style? Mother effing crop tops, okay? So somebody is going to definitely want this. Probably a lady is going to pick this up. It's a nice big size, so it's going to fit a lot of people because oversized fit's popular too. Oversized crop top. Ed Hardy. Jesse, I was going to trade this to Jesse before we realized it was cut off because he said he can easily get at least $50 for Ed Hardy t-shirts, used Ed Hardy t-shirts in his store, like in person. He can sell them for like $50. But you know what? I'm going to see if I can get $50 for this sucker because you know what? It's special. Super soft. Ridiculous. Ed Hardy, are you kidding me, kids? What's wrong with you? Whatever. Anyway, next up, I almost didn't grab this and I'm like, why not? We're going to get to wintertime here soon enough. A nice Dana Scott fall collection sweater. Okay. This is made in the USA, vintage sweater. It's got the pastels, the blues, the pinks, the grays, little mock neck. But I think I should be able to sell this pretty easily. Come fourth quarter, I'm going to have quite the sweater collection. So hopefully I'm going to be able to sell some sweaters, maybe on Poshmark since I am a Posh twat now. So ladies, come pick this up. Coming to Poshmark soon. But yeah. All right. Next up, definitely picking up a lot more Hawaiian stuff. I don't know why. I mean, we get a lot of Hawaiian t-shirts and stuff like that here in Vegas. We have a very large Hawaiian population. I think they call it, what do they call it? The ninth island or something like that. So this is a really cool, I had shown one of these, I think just yesterday, another rain spooner. It's the Dietrich Varese collection. You can see the tag right there. This one is definitely vintage and it's got, I think it's got a really cool pattern on it. Surfboards going on. Very nice. Very nice. I think I already, no, I haven't listed the other one. So I'm not sure how much they sell for, but this one's rayon. I mean, I'm looking at this collar. There is a little bit of a dagger action going on. So I need to look into my rain spooner, figure out, I don't think it's 70s. I don't know. Just talking to myself here, guys. Just, you know, give me a second. But anyway, still definitely worth picking up for less than $1 probably. All right. Potential high ticket item, but the only problem is it's got lots of stains on it. So this is a polo. It's got the classic tag on it, but it is not vintage. You can see it's got this little action going on here. This is a nice size, XL. Okay, here's the issue. It's got some staining on it. It's got some serious staining on it. But I'm going to do my best to try to get the stains out. Let me see if I can... You can see quite a few of them. I don't know how much it'll pick it up. That picks up. But there's a bunch of like yellow stains on it. And let me tell you, getting yellow stains that are white can be difficult sometimes. Because if you don't know what the stain is from, if you don't know if it's been washed and then dried and it's really set in, it can be really difficult. People are always asking like, you know, our special way of getting stains out. I don't know that I necessarily have a special way. I have the ways I try. Trying to get grease stains out using Dawn dish detergent. Britt had just recently shared with me that he did some experimentation and did a combo of the degreaser spray from Dollar Tree, the LA Awesomes. It's yellow, the degreaser spray. I know I've used it before, but he says the combo of the LA Awesomes degreaser spray with Dawn dish detergent, like the classic blue Dawn dish detergent, those together, really get them into those stains like a grease stain and let it sit for at least a half hour, 45 minutes, if not longer, and then wash it. He said that's what he's had the best luck at. But sometimes these yellow stains can be really hard. And I don't necessarily want to bleach this whole thing because look at how awesome this patchwork is. And I don't know if that would get damaged. It most likely would. But this shirt, brand new, when I was looking at comps, first of all, I think there's only one listed. It's a used one. It's only one listed. It's got some staining on it. So they only have it listed for like $45. But when looking at sold comps, so that's the only one I could find listed. Looking at sold comps in the last like 90 days, there's one that sold brand new that sold for like $160 or $170. I think it was like $150 retail. And then there's another one that sold for only like $50. But again, it had like, it's like somebody had gotten like red dye on it or something. So it was problematic too. So long story short, I'm going to see if I can get the stains out, because if I can, hopefully I can actually sell this for a good amount, because it looks like there are people paying the big bucks for it. So potentially a good find, potentially. All right. Last piece before I get to my artwork. Okay. As far as like a piece to make Vicky jealous, you know what? I don't know that I have, basically I have these last three things. I have the last clothing item, and then I have my 2 pieces of artwork. Any of them may or may not make her jealous. I have no idea, because I don't know if they're worth jack crap. So we'll see. I may or may not give her one, if not more of these. I don't know. I haven't decided. We're going to see how jealous she is, or how insulting she is when she talks about my picks, and then I'll decide if I'm going to give them to her. But first thing, I pulled this out of the bins. Just a cute little Hawaiian shirt. It is a women's shirt. It's on this Moda International Made in the USA tag. Now, I saw it does have a Goodwill tag on it. First of all, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's not worth anything if it didn't get bought when it was at Goodwill. First of all, I'm still trying to figure out the dating thing, because this is like August 26th. Like, is that when it's supposed to be pulled? Is that when the tag gets made? You tell me. I don't know. Maybe somebody here knows more than I do. But I noticed that it was down as sleepwear. And it was $7.99 as sleepwear. I'm like, why is it sleepwear? And then I found in another bin, hold on guys, there's more. I found in another bin the matching shorts, okay? So, and this also had a tag. So it's 2 of 2, so it was $8 to get this little matching set. I'm really surprised that this didn't get picked up at the Goodwill. Half off of that, you have $4, a little matching set. So, I mean, is this sleepwear? Or is this like a little beach outfit? Like to wear over your swimsuit? I don't know. I mean, it's that Moda International, but like, I think it's super cute. I don't see why anyone would have a hard time selling this. It's a rayon and cotton blend. But seriously, is this supposed to be sleepwear? Because just looks to me like a regular Hawaiian shirt. It doesn't seem like something you would want to wear to sleep. So I'm not going to sell it as sleepwear. I'm going to sell it as like a little beach set, right? Or maybe I'll think about giving it to Vicky. We'll see. But this is something that she's jealous of, or maybe she'll tell me I am crazy and delusional and she doesn't care and doesn't want my crap because she got so many amazing things in Colorado that she doesn't need me anymore. Okay. So I had gotten, what did I say I got? Like 5 pounds or 4.5 pounds? I don't know. I don't even remember anymore. I had gotten my very small amount of items and was sadly going through the checkout. And right by the checkout is these big kind of upright bins that hold all the artwork. And usually I remember to go over there and just look really quick. I don't know anything about artwork, but part of it is just I'm looking to see if there's anything that we might like for our house. Vicky really likes art, and see if there's anything possible there. Plus, you always hear the stories of people making big money on artwork, like Jesse does all the time, the jerk. But right in front of in the one section right in front, I saw 2 pieces, and I very impulsively grabbed them, and ended up paying $2.99 for each of them. So I paid a total of $6. So I could have made a horrible mistake that has cost me $6. Pretty much the price of a coffee with tip these days. So I'm okay with it. Anyway, guys, tell me, did I make a mistake or what? Now, I know that some needlepoint does well. I don't know. What have I done, guys? What have I got myself into? Am I selling art now? Am I an art dealer now? What? Anyway, needlepoint, it's in good condition. Both of these were made by the same person. Her name is Bonnie. It's because she was nice enough to put her name on the back of it. So thanks, Bonnie. And not only that, Bonnie, she framed these herself and was nice enough to use the box from a Zenith box. And apparently the family had a radio store or something, because this is addressed to Cleaton Radio. And Bonnie Cleaton, who's super awesome at needlepoint, made this. But it actually has on it the date this was shipped to their Cleaton Radio store or whatever. And it says 1983. Guys, check it out. 1983. So I did some surmising, okay? Call me Sherlock. I think this is from the 80s. But check it out. I don't know. Guys, did I make a big mistake? Did I just throw away $3 buying this? I don't know. You want to see the other one? What do you think? What's Vicky going to think? Is Vicky going to love it, or is she going to tell me I'm stupid? Here's the other one. This one's real cute, guys. I don't know if you can handle how cute this one is. Look at it. Now, this seems like it'd be really cute in somebody's kid's bedroom. But I think Bonnie did a fantastic job on these needle points. And I'm glad I saved them from being thrown out. And maybe I'll actually make some money on them. It's funny because Jesse had actually grabbed a needle point when we first came in. I didn't see him get it. I thought he got it just out of the bins because sometimes small pieces of art will be in the bins, not in the art section. And I think it was like I can't remember what was on it. He just showed it to me very briefly. And he said something like, oh, I just sold something like this for $60. So I'm sure it was probably Bonnie's as well. All right. So they did get split up, which is very sad. But so when I was walking out the door and I saw these two, I was like, yoink, I'm taking them. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm an art dealer now. I got to keep Bonnie's memory alive. But that's it. That is everything. And let me know how I did. Did I make huge mistakes or what? And then in about a little over an hour, I get to go get Vicky. Maybe I'll take you guys with me. I don't know. We'll see how she feels. She's going to be super tired, and I know she's super hungry, so she should be super excited to be on film. But maybe maybe I just got to do it. I got to do it for you guys, right? That would be wrong of me to like deprive you after you've been hanging out with me for the last 5 days while I'm like going nuts and like working myself too much and not getting enough sleep. And apparently I'm like jazzed up right now on who knows what. I guess it's kombucha because I certainly didn't have any caffeine since early this morning, my coffee. But I don't know. That's the way it goes, huh? All right, let's go get Vicky. Let's go. Just real quick before we do go get Vicky, there is the result of my 5 days going to the bins. You know, quite a bit of stuff, but could have been more. Could have been more. And then that's Vicky's little stack right there of stuff that she may or may not like at all. But yeah, I think I did okay. I just parked. Vicky landed like 8 minutes ago and is taxiing. So I'm going to go into baggage claim, get her bags, and meet up with Victoria, who's finally coming home to me. I was going to film her, and then all of a sudden she snuck up on me.
Oh, sorry.
She said, slowest disembarkment ever. And then 2 seconds later you were here. Do you regret leaving me?
No.
Did you get 1,000 pounds?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I failed.
Mm-hmm. That's what you get.
Just
That's
about
what you
400.
Rude. Why are you wearing a sweater in Vegas?
It was cold and like 50 degrees and raining when I left Colorado 2.5 hours ago.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're home. Everyone out there is glad you're home. They were witnessing me going crazy.
I mean, I watched every video too, so I was witnessing you going crazy.
Anyway, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming very soon.